Welcome back to Tom's Live. Today's Sunday special is Spanish chicken. So the ingredients you need is 5 chicken thighs, mixed olives, smoked paprika, garlic, 1 red pepper, 1 onion, cannelloni beans, 1 tin of tomatoes, salt and ground black pepper, parsley and thyme. So first step, we're going to prep all the ingredients. I'm going to start off with the raw chicken. So first step, we're going to prep our chicken thighs. You just want to chop them into 3 medium pieces. So you're going to use your knife and chop all the way through. So you're just chopping them into 3. Just like that. You put them to one side. You keep doing that. You don't want them to have them too small, but you want to have medium chunks. So you're just going to go through the knife and slice them into 3 pieces. I'll show you one more time. So you're just slicing them with the knife. Be careful with your fingers. Then you're going to place them all back in your bowl. And then you'll finish off doing the rest of your chicken thighs. Now you want to start prepping your vegetables. You first want to start off with your onion. You first want to chop your head off, your end. I like to place it flat so it's easy to chop. Chop down the middle. Then you're going to chop the other ends off and peel 2 layers of the skin. And then you're going to finally slice it one way and then you'll finally dice it the other way. So once you have peeled and chopped your ends off your onion, you first want to slice it. Not all the way through with your knife. Just like that. Then you want to turn it around and then you just want to finally slice it all the way through. Be careful with your fingers. You want to get a small mixing bowl and you want to place all your onion in there. You do the same with your other half of onion. So next step, you want to prep your pepper. You first chop your end off. You want to de-seed it. Take all the seeds out and the white flesh. You want to give it a good tap. Get any little bits out. And then we'll finally slice it one way and then finally dice it, like we did with the onion, to make our sauce. So you just give it one final tap and it should look like that. So next step, after you have peeled and chopped your end off your pepper, you want to chop it down the middle, put one to one side. You just want to finally slice it, not all the way through, like you did with your onion. Then you bring it all back together and then you just want to slice it into little pieces. Always remember to move your fingers out the way. Just like that. You're going to place it in the same bowl with your onions, because this will be for your sauce. And then you do the same with your other half of pepper. So next step, you're going to prep your garlic. You will get a garlic bulb and you want to take 2 cloves off. You first want to chop the ends. And you want to peel all the skin off your garlic. Once you have peeled your garlic, you'll place your knife on top to crush it, and then you'll finally dice it into little pieces. So you next want to place your knife on top. You want to press down. You carefully slice all the way through. You keep it all together, and you just want to just slice it into little pieces. Always be careful with your fingers. You bring it all back together, and you're going to put it in your bowl with your onions and pepper. You do the same with your other garlic clove. You want to get some thyme, fresh thyme, out of a bag, and you just want to chop it. Give it a good force. You'll need the leaves and stalks. Will give flavour. You don't want a lot, but you just want a little bit. You bring it all back together. You give it one final chop. Just like that. You get a little bowl and you place it in, and then you'll do the same with your curly parsley. So next step, you want to get some curly parsley or flat leaf. If you can't get curly parsley, you want to take it out the bag. You don't want a lot, and you just want to finely shred it into little pieces. You bring it back together and give it one final chop. Then you add this in with your thyme when you have finally shredded it, and you'll place this in at the end into your sauce to give flavour, just like that. So next step, you want to switch on the hob, and you want to set it to high, just like that. You want to get a big saucepan. You want to place it on the ring, give that a minute or two, then you'll place a little bit of butter in so it doesn't stick, and then you'll start frying your chicken, and then you'll add some seasoning and paprika. Now you first want to start frying your chicken thighs in the frying pan. I put a little bit of butter in so it doesn't stick. You just want to give them a little toss. Keep moving them, and in a minute we'll add in some salt, ground black pepper and small paprika to season our chicken. And what we'll do, we'll let these go nice and golden first, then we'll take them out, then we will make our sauce, and then we will place the chicken back in to finish off cooking. So you just want to make your chicken nice and golden, and then you add some seasoning in a minute. Next you want to add a good pinch of smoked paprika. Shake it all up into the pan. Give that a little bit of a stir in. Stir it all the way round so they all get nicely coated. Now you're going to add in some seasoning, ground black pepper, and a little bit of salt. Get it up all the hands. You're just going to lower the heat to medium, and then you just give that a good stir in. And you can also, if you want to get everything off the pan, you think it's starting to burn, when you start frying your vegetables, you add in a little splash of water, and that will bring all the juices to your chicken. Now you want to start making your sauce. You want to place all your onion, garlic and peppers in your pan with all your flavours from your chicken. And you just want to give these a toss for a few minutes so they bring out flavour. Then once we think they are nice and soft, you add in your tin tomatoes, your beans, your cannelloni beans, and place your chicken back in, and then your herbs. Now you want to add in all your cannelloni beans and the juice. Get it all out. You give that a little bit of a stir, and in a minute we add in our chopped tomatoes, our herbs and the chicken, and then you can add a little bit more seasoning that is optional, and then you'll place the lid on. You let it cook and simmer while you make your rice, your white rice to serve with it. We just added in our cannelloni beans and all the juices that will give flavour to the pan. Now we're going to add in our chopped tomatoes. Get it all out. You want to give it a little bit of a stir. So all your chopped tomatoes can stir in to your vegetables. If you think it needs a little bit more sauce, you just add in 100 ml of warm water, but that is optional if you think you like it more saucy. Then you'll place your chicken back in a minute, and you add in your herbs. Now you want to add in your chicken back into the pan. Get all the flavours out. You want to give that a little bit of a stir in. Be careful you don't splash yourself when you're carefully tossing in your chicken into your sauce. And in a minute we add in a little bit of ground black pepper and your parsley and thyme. Then we'll put the lid on. We make some white rice to serve with your Spanish chicken, and then just before the rice is nearly cooked, it's optional if you want to add in some green and black olives to give more flavour to the dish. You won't need to add any more salt if you add in the olives, because they will have a lot of salt in them. Now you want to place in your parsley, curly parsley and thyme into your pan. Get it all out. Give it a little bit of stir so all the flavours from your parsley and thyme, fresh thyme, can marinate into your sauce and chicken. Just be careful when you're stirring it in, it doesn't splash you. Now you're going to place the lid on, just like that. As you can see, I have lowered it so it can simmer and your sauce can thicken and finish off cooking your chicken. While that's doing, you're going to make your rice, and like I said, when your rice is nearly cooked, you can add in some mixed olives. So next step, once your rice is nearly done, with your mixture nice and warm, you want to place your mixed olives in with your mixture, and you just want to give that a little bit of a stir for a few minutes. You've took it off the heat, so you're just warming through your olives. They won't take long because they're already soft. All the steam and the heat will soften them. And then what you do is you've used 90 grams. You can use more if you want to, but you don't want it to be too powerful. And you've got a mixture of green and black olives in there. And then what you do, when you serve up, you'll place your rice in the middle, then all your chicken and your sauce over the rice. So this is my Spanish chicken with rice. Hope you like this. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon.